today is actually a pretty monumental day. I'm about to tell you exactly why that is. What's going on, guys? Brandon Hyden here. Hope you're having a great day. Today is the 15th of February and today is exactly 16 weeks out from my first show of the season. And the reason this day is so important to me is because this is the exact point in which I started prep last time. And we've already been on prep for 2 weeks, so we have a 2-week head start, which is pretty sick. Being 2 weeks ahead of my last prep is pretty cool to me because every single time you compete, you obviously want to beat the condition you had last time. And actually starting 2 weeks earlier, not that it's necessary because there was definitely things on the last prep I could have done differently. And now knowing more with that knowledge, I'd definitely be able to get leaner on this prep and be able to push my body past the boundary that I met last time. But actually starting 2 weeks sooner, the condition I'm in now and the body composition I have compared to when I started prep last time is massively different, which gives me a lot of confidence in knowing that when we come to compete this year, it's going to be completely different. So if you're excited for episode 5 of Hard Body Shredding, smash the like, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. What did you say?
I'm not saying it again. That's so weird.
I got you some AirPods and that's what you want to use them for.
I'm gonna tune out the world and work.
The rest?
Tune you out.
Why would you want to tune me out, man? You're so mean. About a week and a half ago, or actually 2 weeks ago now, Geordie lost an AirPod, or no, actually not AirPods, a single AirPod, which I don't even know how that happens. Usually you use like the whole case or just like them both. How do you lose one?
I don't even know how. It just happened. It is what it is.
It's a pretty expensive, it is what it is.
You decided to one-up me and lose both of them.
I actually ended up losing mine as well. I don't know how that happened, but I actually lost the whole thing. I think it fell out the side of my bag. Yesterday, I got 2 more because they've become a necessity on prep because I've become accustomed to listening to like workout stuff, Audible, and because they just like block out everything else around you.
Exactly, tune out the world.
Yeah, but not me.
Including you.
No, this is not what it's for. Geordie is taking hers out now. She's gonna link them up to her phone. And mine are still right here in the box, but I'm about to take them out to go on a morning walk. Up until these, I'd never actually used AirPods before. Like I never had the AirPod, like the original AirPods. I actually bought them for Geordie for Christmas. And then when I used hers, it was almost a gift to myself. So I'm actually pretty cursed right now because if I lose those, I'm gonna wanna buy some more. We're about to make a morning drink. This is like a thermogenic. I'm gonna put it in a massive shaker. I actually bought these massive blender bottles for prep to consume more water, but I haven't been too good at that. So I'm gonna start, these are actually, how much are these? 1 liters? These are 1,000 milliliters. So if I drink 5 of these a day, I'll hit my water intake. My intake's 5 liters, by the way. You mean I hit that every day?
You mean 500 milliliters?
Oh yeah, right. HD muscle actually do one as well that I like to take, which is called Burn HD. 1 serving is just 2 pills in the morning. It actually helps with cortisol control and helps elevate your mood as well, which is obviously a great thing to do when starting the day. You want your mood elevated so you have a really good day, you know. But it's not necessary, it's just an extra supplement to add on to your day. Aim for the walk to be around 30 minutes, which is about 5,000 to 6,000 steps. My daily steps is still 10,000, but I have just received an update from my coach with an updated split because my split has now completely changed from what he gave me for the first 2 weeks. And I think now instead of having 1 rest day, we have 2, but the split itself, like the whole composition of the training plan has now changed. So I wonder if he changed anything else like steps. Maybe he's put in some cardio. I'm not actually sure yet. Maybe the supplements have changed, but I will be checking that as soon as I come home. So I'll see you when I'm making breakfast and checking over the plan. Alright, Guys, I'm just out in the garden right now. Just did some stretching and a little bit of ab work because I'm going to be starting to implement abs into my, not daily routine, but like at least 3 times a week. Right now, I'm going to break down my new training split because, as I said earlier, I received a message from Callum with a bunch of updates. There hasn't been a lot of changes, but I do have a new training split that I'm really excited about because I have been following the same split from him for the past 3 months, and it was an amazing plan. It was a dual rotation plan, so it wasn't the same every week. It was a 4-day split, day rest, 4-day different split, day rest, and then repeated that split again, hence calling it a 4-day dual rotation split. I really enjoyed the split because I was hitting every body part 1.5 times a week, allowing sufficient rest, because after 4 days of completely demolishing my workouts, 1 day rest was definitely needed. But now the workouts are a lot more intense. My daily expenditure is going to be raised. I'm on lower calories than I would be, and I'm exerting more energy in the day. I'm putting a lot more effort into my workouts, therefore I'm going to need another rest day. So I now have a 5-day split over a whole week with 2 rest days, and right now I'm going to break that down. Callum's very thorough with his messages as well. Like, he always sends them on WhatsApp. He always sends like a video email like explaining the changes he's made, as well as like paragraph upon paragraph with all the changes that have been made. With the diet, there's been no immediate changes, no immediate output changes / steps. So my steps are still 10,000, my cardio is still 0, and no immediate changes to anabolics. The whole realm, the whole topic of anabolics, I'm actually compiling footage. I'm making a massive video that will talk about all that I've done and will be doing over the duration of prep. So that is definitely something to look forward to at the end of prep, because it will be my whole anabolic journey documented through the entire prep. There'll be the show day videos, there'll be the results of what happens from this prep, there'll be a transformation video, and a full stack, full prep video as well. I'm secretly recording little clips for that every couple of weeks as updates, how I'm feeling physically, emotionally, what I'm taking, how I'm doing it, all that sort of stuff. He now wants me to check in on Wednesday mornings on my rest day, because my rest days are now Wednesdays and Sundays. So after my first 2 days, I need to send a check-in, so I'm checking in twice a week now. Record weight every single morning on a daily basis now. Take a screenshot of your notes section, keep a tab in your notes section, and send me through at the end of the week. So essentially, I've only been tracking my weight once a week at the moment because the weight drop increments aren't that sufficient to actually like weigh myself every day, especially in the beginning when introducing anabolics and dropping weight at the same time. Your body's going to fluctuate in a way that can't be tracked. Essentially, you're going to be gaining weight because you are going to be gaining intramuscular water retention, as well as like a slight little bit of tissue from the extra good stuff. But then of course your body fat will be dropping and you will be losing some water weight. The recomposition phase has a funny way of like leveling itself out, so it appears as if you're not losing any weight when actually you are freaking transforming. But now I obviously have to weigh myself every single day. So let's break down the split. The current rotation is, as I said, it's a 1-week rotation. Monday we are hitting chest and biceps. Tuesday we're hitting legs, and it's quad dominant. It literally just says quads, but there obviously will be some hamstrings in there some way. It's just going to be a quad dominant leg day on Tuesday. Wednesday is a rest day. Thursday is going to be back. Friday is going to be shoulders and triceps. As I can see right here, I'm actually hitting my arms only once a week. Biceps on one day, triceps on another day. In the previous split, I did have an arm day, like a full day dedicated to arms, but that has now been taken away. I'm not going to be following this split for the entire prep, but it will be a big portion of it. And finally, on Saturday, we have hamstrings and back. So I'm actually hitting back twice a week now. I think because I want to build a lot more thickness in my back. My back is definitely like one of my best body parts in terms of like genetics, in terms of like development as well. But when I lean down, the 3D look of my back becomes a little bit flat, especially in the final little bit of prep, like when the condition really pulls in. I don't want to lose that thickness from the upper back. So that is why we have 2 back days. And then of course, Sunday is off. First exercise is 1 times 3012. That is a tempo control measurement. The reason this is important is because although there's a note section and a description on how to perform the exercise, it is very, very important that tempo is perfect. A 3012 means there's a 3-second eccentric. You hold for 0 seconds. You essentially just like complete the rep. Then it's a 1-second concentric and a 2-second squeeze at the top of the movement before returning back to the 3, which is a 3-second negative. There is different tempos for every body part, for every exercise on the plan. So this is very, very tailored to my needs. It is exactly the kind of plan that you want from a coach. It is exactly what you need. Put yourself in the position to hopefully one day get a pro card, which is the whole point of this prep. But that is my new split. Right now we're gonna go inside and make some food. A little experiment is about to go down, and it's to switch up my current diet. Not that we're changing up what I'm actually eating, we're just gonna change up the way it's actually made and the way I consume it. Meal number 3 consists of a few ingredients. 1 is blueberries. We have some protein, we have oats, we have almond butter, and sometimes I like to add in some vanilla flavor drops as well. But we're gonna mix all these together to create something that isn't blueberry protein oats. We're actually gonna make cookies.
To change up the recipe a little bit and make these cookies. We're gonna add a couple ingredients. Absolutely minimal.
It's like an extra 5 or 10 calories.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Yeah, but we're gonna be adding baking powder and then some ground cinnamon. This is just gonna make it fluff up and this just tastes better.
One more thing, I had this on my last prep quite a lot when the food became a lot more bland and I was craving just any amount of flavor, is sugar-free syrup. I'm not gonna put this like in the mixture, but on top of the cookies, letting it just like soak in. Can make these cookies in the air fryer as well as the oven if you wanna try them yourself, which I highly recommend. So if you wanna see how they're made, I'm gonna show you right now and then feel free to try them yourself. Celsius in the air fryer. It says, because we're doing like the fries, chips, or I'm saying fries. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. We've got it on the chip setting, so essentially like just like frying frozen goods, like we thought that would be the best setting. Our cookies have been made with 105 grams of oats, 60 grams of blueberries, 20 grams of almond butter, 25 grams of protein, 1 squirt of vanilla flavor drops, a little bit of baking powder, a little bit of cinnamon, only enough to add a few calories, and of course what will be this on top, or like dipped in. I haven't decided yet whether to just like let it marinate or dip it in. Now they're actually done. They didn't take as long as I thought. It was only like 6 to 7 minutes on the one side, flipped them over, took the foil out, and only cooked them for another 3 minutes on the other side because I wanted it to be like crisp on both sides. Because with air fryers, it like typically cooks the top a little bit more than the bottom. See, everyone's gonna want to do this now because they look so sick. It's like they're looking like perfect blueberry oatmeal cookies. They're very hot right now, so I'm not gonna eat them just yet. I'm gonna have them in the car on the way to the gym. But that is what they are looking like. I'm gonna eat these in the car on the way to the gym, so I'll catch you when I'm trying them. And we're about 15 minutes away from the gym, so it's time to indulge in. It's actually really hard. I feel really bad because like Geordie loves cookies. These like emit like a very, very like cookie-esque smell, even though they don't have like all the sugar and stuff in that like regular cookies have. I'll let her smell them, let her smell the goodness. A little bit of syrup, not too much, but prep just got so much easier. You know, sometimes it shows when like somebody wins a pro card, there's always like an MC, like the guy that's like announcing the winners goes to the pro and says, hey, what do you think you did, which was the one thing that helped you get a pro card? And I'm gonna be like, I just ate cookies all day. I have a couple thousand cookies to eat first over the next 16 weeks. And we are now in the gym, and I'm really excited for this workout because we're actually following day number 1 of the new split routine, which, as you know, is chest and biceps. Gonna get a juicy chest pump, a slight tricep pump, and a bicep pump. This is gonna be a really, really good workout.
Come on. Goes beast mode for 2 seconds.
I'll be right. I should start thinking about second place.
Do you want second? How'd that feel?
So good. It felt, I can't even talk. It's annoying when you get like to like a certain weight because your wrists do start to like hurt a little bit, cause like especially like balancing the weight. So it does help if you have wrist straps. If you want to get any hard body wrist straps, there is a link in the description if you want to get some.
Yeah.
Stop it. Sickest video ever. Right, next exercise.
You're sweating a little bit.
Now we're doing something that I've actually never done before, which is we're back on the Peclet Fly, but we're doing it a little bit different. Not only is there a 2-second hold as well as a 3-second concentric, but we actually have to hold a foam roller between our scapula, retracting it to poke our chest out more. Again, haven't done this before. Well, I've actually done 2 sets prior to this, so I've got the hang of it pretty much, but it feels freaking amazing.
Nobody can change her. Love it when we hate her. Nobody can change her. Love it when we hate her. Nobody can change her. I cannot fall asleep.
I think guys, so as you can see, the final exercise for chest was actually some chest dips. They're meant to be weighted dips, but I couldn't actually find a weighted belt here, so I'm probably gonna have to order one off Amazon. But now we've moving on to biceps, and I think we've got single arm preacher curls.
When they pull out big guns and they blast us, the final answer our mad love. Cause we find and then we make love. We break up and then we 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. When we dance and then we fall on. Hit the speed and then we slow down. 2 o'clock and now we're day drunk. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us. Love it when we hate fuck. Nobody can change us.
And that is it for the workout. Honestly, very, very happy with how that split is looking. Due to the fact that like I've been on prep now for 2 weeks, all the good things are starting to happen. Like the consistency has built up. I'm getting like in a really good flow of things right now. I'm really enjoying the days. I know what's happening, when it's happening, what I need to do. And especially now being 16 weeks out, I'm now implementing ab training and vacuums, which I did this morning for the first time. When you're in the flow of things, those things become easier. And especially because I have lost a lot of water weight, I've lost a little bit of body fat, and I just feel better in myself. Everything is starting to get a little bit better, a little bit more enjoyable, and a lot easier. Right now we're gonna head back. We actually have to go to Spinny's first, and although those cookies were amazing and did fill me up quite a lot, I'm very, very hungry after that workout. And the whole car smells like coffee.
It's become a regular thing, me getting coffee after
It's 6:15. Is it decaf?
No.
No? Didn't think so. Family road trip going down. We are currently at Mall of the Emirates to try and sort out a phone situation. My phone bills ever since being in Dubai have been at a price that I do not want to say, and it's because I haven't been able to get a SIM card because I have a locked phone to EE, which is the phone service that I use at home in the UK.
Fucking no pushback.
I knew it. So considering the fact that I haven't been able to get a SIM card in this country, you know when like you accidentally send a message as a green, but you meant to send it as a blue, and then wow, £10. Your phone bill ends up being anywhere from £300 to £500, as I have experienced. So we're here to try and get it unlocked. Not a certainty, might not happen, but if it does happen, then we're gonna be in for a win.
I need to fix my SIM card. It took you long enough.
Yeah.
It took you long enough.
Yeah.
You know when you lag in real life, like in video games?
Exactly.
Stop. No one asked.
No one ever asked, so I just told them. We have made it to Virgin Mobile, as you can see, so awaiting the good or bad news.
No phone unlocked for Brandon, aka now I'm the only one with an unlocked phone, and Nabil as well, so we both have SIM cards. We both can access the internet. Brandon cannot.
It may make sense to unlock my phone so I can actually have a SIM card, so I may pay the money to have it unlocked.
Title of the video, we've moved to Dubai permanently.
We haven't. Just a little bit more time, and then we might be able to like go back to our own countries, but right now, we're banned. I can't go back and she can't go back because everyone hates us. Honestly, the reason we haven't gone back is because of, like, you know, the whole like hotel thing you have to pay for when you go back to your own country. You have to like pay a certain amount. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'm not going to dive into it too much because it's pointless talking about it. Also, the ease of being able to do prep, missing family more and more every single day is becoming really, really hard. To be honest, like, I had a moment about a week ago where I had a call with my dad, got a bit emotional. Geordie has one at least every other day, but it is what it is. Like, we're making the best of the situation that we have, you know, just concentrating on the goals, on prep. We're doing it, we're doing things. With that being said, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna head back right now, do some work, do some editing, and chill out for the rest of the night. So if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.